Alright, this is an update on CCW, my dream promotion. Basically, if I had a wrestling promotion, what would it happen? This is basically an updated version of Chicago City Wrestling, or CCW as I would call it. Basically the roster wouldn't change at all. If you haven't seen my last video on CCW, it was a response video in Bradmaster 13. You should check it out. I'll edit it in the box over there. Well, in the schematics on my right. To where it will be. It will be, and basically for CCW, basically my champions would be world title. It would be CM Punk, and yes, this video would overwrite whatever I said in the earlier ones. So basically, CM Punk would be my world one. And the tag teams would be the Briscoes, due to the fact that I think that overall, if I made the Second City Saints the tag team champions, or at least the main thing, I think that people would kind of think it would be biased because it's based in Chicago, and the Second City Saints are basically a Chicago-based faction. But that wouldn't mean that they wouldn't be I would be making the Second City Saints heel, just so you know, not faces. So I'd make the Briscoes tag team champions, and again, okay, my mid-card US championship would definitely go to probably go to Claudio Castagnoli. My low mid-card would go to Nunzio, because I like his style, and I think it would be refreshing to have a non-Spot Monkey Cruiserweight champion in anything, in any kind of promotion. Now then, my women's division, the champion would be Mercedes Martinez, and she'd be feuding with the heel Sarah Del Rey. And then the tag team champions would be Mischief and Roxy Laveau. And again, as I said, I'm keeping Roxy Laveau's gimmick due to the fact that I think that she and Mischief would be an actually pretty interesting idea for a tag team. Voodoo chick and a gothic chick that likes to scream with green hair. Seriously, they seem pretty. I think it would be a good. I think that'd be a good tag team. And then they'd be the faces, and they would be against the heels of the Dangerous Angels, which means that Sarah Del Rey, yes, is basically in two feuds at once. And basically, the whole concept of that would be basically like, Sarah should be basically like the big bad. Basically what the women's division would basically consist of is that basically there is basically the face faction and the heel faction. And the main heel faction would be basically a Four Horsemen deal, except instead of Four Horsemen, it would be called the Three Fates, named after the Greek mythology of the Fates, who were all women. So I thought that would be kind of fitting. And then basically the Dangerous Angels, they would be basically playing the Minnesota Wrecking Crew due to the fact that unlike the Minnesota Home Wrecking Crew, consisting of Rain Lacey, I think that that Allison Danger and Sarah Del Rey overall definitely can have the more brutal and basically the more bully-esque type of heel that the Minnesota Home Wrecking Crew were, and not the overall underhandedness that the Lacey and Rain have. So that's why I picked that. And then basically the overall ringleader, that would be basically Tully Blanchard and Ric Flair basically combined. I would definitely make I'm still overall thinking about that to be finalized. However, I am definitely leaning towards what's her name? I am leaning towards Cindy Rogers. However, I don't really think that she has the leadership charisma as of yet. It's either I would either put her or possibly a heel. I would really like to see possibly a heel. Maybe I would probably have I would probably have one of the heels from Shimmer also, maybe either Malia or Lexi, because I think that experience might do the trick with the entire thing. And I think that their mouthpiece overall would be Daphne, because I think that basically Daphne is basically one of those chicks that basically she can turn face to heel like that easily. And she wouldn't be managing Mischief, I can tell you that, because Mischief and Roxy, they'd be Mischief and Roxy, they'd be basically like the Batman and Robin. They would be basically the vigilante face team, and then basically the main face factions would be basically fighting off the three fates, which are basically treated as basically the earlier days of the Four Horsemen, which is just like, you don't fuck with them. However, basically once Mischief and Roxy arrive, boom, they were just like, uh-oh, we're gonna need some little backup and shit. Anyway, that's how basically the women's division would be all panned out. And I would have no band moves. They would just do what they do, due to the fact that I would have cheerleader Melissa also. Oh yeah, that's who I would do. Who would be the Flair Tully Blanchard crossover, cheerleader Melissa under a new gimmick. I don't really know what gimmick it would be. I know she would not have the cheerleader gimmick due to the fact that I think that kind of kills her. That would basically kill a Tully Blanchard-esque persona. Because I think that basically I would let all the girls and all the guys do their thing. Because I think people like Homicide, people like CM Punk shouldn't really be over down like they are right now, or something. And basically I like Matt Cross. I really like him, so I think that basically he's the kind of guy who should never ever be watered down at all, due to the fact that he's so dependent on high flying, even if whether it's a splash or just a 450 or a shooting star press. He kind of needs that airborne. So I don't think that. So I wouldn't have any band moves, and and let's see. Basically whatever kind of gimmick matches the males would have, the females would have too. For example, I would definitely be willing to give you a female elimination chamber match, which I would definitely have. I wrote it down, and I probably won't have enough to basically tell you all, because I only have like a minute and 40 left. But anyway, that's basically CCW updated and continued. I'll check you all back tomorrow probably. And anyway, peace out, and free cheerleader Melissa.